Hey you, yes, let me get a good whiff of you. Yes, seems like you've been playing Brain Age. I can smell those neurons sizzling. Either that or you're on your 12 Family Guy Subway Surfers clip on TikTok today and I'm starting to smell the actual brain rot through the screen. Put that phone down, please. So today we're going to be playing Brain Age. Let's see how my brain's age stacks up to what's supposed to be the right amount. I honestly forgot how exactly the whole Brain Age system works. I don't know if a high brain age is better than a low brain age. I honestly don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. Alright, let's check our brain age. Let's see how we stack up. Now I'll explain how the amazing brain age check actually works. Please say the color of the words you are about to see. There are 4 possible colors, but don't just read the words. Say the color of the word. This test measures the activity of the prefrontal cortex. Okay? The results of this test are most accurate for native English speakers. And now let's begin. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Blue. Red. Blue. Black. Yellow. Blue. Black. Red. Yellow. Black. Blue. Black. Yellow. Blue, red, blue, black, red, yellow, black. Let's go! The best brain age you can get on this test is 20 years old. 50s? Why am I in the 50s? I did that perfectly. Are you supposed to get that like immediately after? Because why am I in the 50s? I was killing that. Oh my god, this game is telling me I'm slow. How does that compare to your actual age? Well, you know, it's only off by like 3 decades, so you tell me how bad that is. If your brain is older than you, then you should take it though. Oh my gosh, he's so angry at me. What did I do wrong? Alright, let's do some training because apparently I'm in my 50s. Let me get back to at least the 30s. Now, I'll explain the training that you use to improve brain activity. Look at the problems that appear on the left screen and write the answers on the right screen as fast as you can. Solving the problems quickly will activate your prefrontal cortex. Oh my gosh, this man loves the prefrontal cortex. Ready? Let's go. Let's do it. 2 plus 8, 10. 11 minus 4 is 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. 0. 0. 6 minus 6, 0. 8 times 9 is 72, please. 0 plus 4 is 4. 7. This is 3. 17 minus 9 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 4 minus 3 is 1. 8 plus 8 is 16. 5 plus 9 is 14. 17 minus 8 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 times 9 is 18. Okay, 41 seconds. You performed at walking speed. Excuse me? You want me to go faster? Maybe if I wasn't relaying the information back so you guys understood what I was thinking in my head, then I could have gone faster. That's my excuse. Alright, let's finish this off with some Sudoku. To solve a Sudoku puzzle, simply fill in the squares with a number from 1 to 9. But you need to follow 3 rules when writing in numbers. First, every column must contain only one of each number from 1 to 9. Second, every row must contain only one of each number from 1 to 9. Third, every 3x3 box must contain only one of each number from 1 to 9. If you fulfill all 3 conditions and fill in all spaces, then you have succeeded. That has to be the simplest way I've seen anybody explain Sudoku. Next, let me tell you how to operate the controls. Touch the square you want to fill in to enlarge it. To place an answer, write a large number in the enlarged square. To make a note of a possible answer, write in a small number. Wait, that's actually such a good feature. Each square can hold up to 9 of these options. 9? Oh my god. Imagine having no idea what number goes in a box and writing every single number from 1 to 9. Draw the number 0 in the square or tap erase to erase your answer. Touch zoom out to return to the main screen. If you want to quit a puzzle before you finish, just tap quit. That's one button I'm never pressing. Alright, there seems to be no easy one, so I'm gonna just have to start going number by number and see what makes sense. In the second square, 5 has to be here because there is a 5 in the second row and a 5 in the third row. Okay, here, there's 2 8s. There has to be an 8 here because there's an 8 in the first row and in the third row. So that's the only place in the first square where there could be an 8. And now in the third square, there has to be a 1 here because in the first row and the second row, there's already a 1. So this is the only place in the third square where there could possibly be a 1. Alright, now I just saw that in the right column there's a 6 and in the first row there's a 6. So in the third square there could only be a 6 here in the middle. Now in the second square there can only be a 6 in the final row, but I don't know which of the 2 squares the 6 is in, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. In the second row there's a 9 missing and the 9 can only be in this final square because the second square already has a 9. And now we can finish off that final square in the first row. Well, by By that I mean the third square, sorry. That square is missing a 2, and since there's a 2 in the final column, the 2 can only be in this square. And the final number missing is 7. So there we go, we finished 1 square. And with that, we can finish the first row too. Here goes a 3. And now in the first square, we know that because there's a 7 in the second column, the 7 has to go here. And because there's a 9 in the first column, the 9 has to go here. And there we go, we finished the first square too. Now in this fourth square, the 1 has to go here because there's a 1 in every other row and column. There's a 3 missing in that square, but I don't know where it goes. There's literally no 4 in any of those squares in the middle. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, in this second column right here, there has to be a 4 because that column is missing a 4 and that last square in that column already has a 4 in it. So this is right. That column is missing 5 and 8, and because of the last row, we know that 5 has to go here, which means that 8 goes here. The first column is missing a 2. It can't be in that second square in that column because it already has a 2. So it has to be in the final square in that column. The final big square, that is. And we know it can't be in the second to last row because there's already a 2 there. So the 2 has to be in this square. We're just missing a 6 and a 7 in that final big square in that first column. The 6 can't be in the first row because there's already a 6 there. So the 6 has to go here, which means there's a 7 here. Now the first column is just missing a 3 here. The third column is missing a 6 here and a 9 here. The sixth row is missing a 4. And the second to last column already has a 4. So the 4 has to go here, which leaves a 5 here. The fourth row is missing a 3. And it can't be in the second big square there because there's already 3 there. So the 3 has to be here, which leaves a 6 here. There's already a 5 in the sixth column. So the 5 has to go here for this big square, which leaves a 2 here. I think now we can go back to the second big square up top. The third row is missing a 2, which has to go here, which leaves a 6 here. The missing 7 has to go here, which leaves a 3 here. There's also a missing 2 here. The second big square in the final row is missing a 1, which has to go up here. It's also missing a 3, which has to go here. It's also missing a 4, which has to go here, which leaves an 8 here in the middle. That also means there's a 7 in the second to last row and a 9 in those 2 squares. The 4 in the 7th row has to go here, which leaves an 8 in this square. And now we just have one big square left. The missing 4 goes here, the missing 7 goes here, and the missing 8 goes here. Let's go! I performed at car speed! Oh my gosh, that still took me like 26 minutes. Wow. It was kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Not that it was difficult, but it took a lot of thinking, you know? Are you gonna say I'm in the 50s now?